I'm going to give you a minute to come in. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I just want to say that I have been so blessed through this page. I'm going to wait for some people to come in before I start. Playing around. Oh, that is that. All right, I'll give it a minute. Because my page is fairly new. And so I know many of you are just learning my page, just finding my page. So I have to give it a minute to kind of, get out there. So I'll start a few seconds. All right, so let's start. So hi, everybody. I am the Praying Mama. I have been on YouTube since January. I decided to come to this platform to try things out here. I feel like a lot of the other platforms are they're different. So I like to learn different platforms, and I decided to come here so that I can see how this works for me. I love it. I love it here. In the quest to be who I am authentically, I love that I'm showing up as me, the Praying Mama. What you see is what you get. I have a prayer life, and my goal through this page is to encourage you all to develop your prayer life and to pray with you and for you, and pray that we grow together through this process. I know a lot of times, sometimes I'm afraid of how I may look or how things may come across, but just seeing the responses, how people are truly being blessed from this page, I thank God for my obedience to him. And obedience is better than not obeying. And so I have seen the blessings from every comment, from every person who will say, I really needed this prayer today. Thank you for praying for me. For every person who has shared a video with someone else. I am growing authentically because I just want to be me. I don't want to fake God. I'm real for real. I have a prayer life. So it was the best thing to do to come up here was to be my authentic self. I pray a lot. I'm not extra with it. Very real. And I just want you to get to that place, and we pray together. So if you are not following me and subscribing, subscribe so that we can continue to grow together. I'm really letting God lead me as to how to use this page, but so far I'm very blessed, and I feel like I'm seeing him bless this page because so far I have 300, almost 350 subscribers, and I didn't do anything but just being consistent, just praying consistently. I watched a couple of videos how to grow your YouTube page quickly, but it's all these different tricks. One person will tell you to do this, another person will tell you to do something else. I said, I'm just going to keep showing up as me, praying with you, praying in the morning, praying in the evening, encouraging you to pray. And so just from me doing that, I have 350 people. I sometimes share on my other platforms, like if you're not following me, follow. But a lot of this has been authentic. I can look at every video and see how people have followed me from this video, from this prayer. So once I started saying, like, Crystal, you're being yourself, you're praying, people are being blessed by it, then don't change it. And you don't have to be ashamed, because you know what you're going to get with my page if it's called The Praying Mama. I'm praying. So I'm not here to dupe you. I'm not here to trick you. I'm here to pray for you. I'm here to pray with you. I'm here for us to continue to pray and for us to just hold each other up in this chaotic and crazy world that we live in. And so being authentic has gotten me this far, and I trust God that being authentic will take me wherever he wants to take me. Another thing I did, I changed my heart posture in the world where everybody wants to go viral, in the world where everybody wants to, be the next big star. It's like, I don't do it for that. I do it for purpose. I do it for substance. So I'd rather do that now. If that happens from this, then that's fine. But the goal is to be a blessing. The goal is to live my purpose in prayer. The goal is to spread my wings, as far as what God has called me to do. The goal is not to wait for my viral moment. The goal is not to be the best influencer with prayer. The goal is to pray, to do what I have done. And whatever God does from that, he does from that. So I am submitted to his will, but I will say that I have just really been blessed seeing you all be blessed, seeing the feedback from everybody. I don't know what happened to my life, but seeing people be blessed, seeing people, praying, saying, I needed this prayer today, that's encouraging to me when you comment that. When you let me know that you needed it, it lets me know that I was in the will of the Father and that, Crystal, you're not just praying just to be praying. You help somebody in your 1 minute prayer video. Now, some of you may have seen my prayer videos. I may do like 3 or 4 because I am praying. And so I told myself, I don't want to limit myself to a minute because that's sometimes what the recording will do. Because I sometimes film on Instagram and then I'll save it. But if I keep going, that means I just kept praying because that's just me. So you may see one prayer that's split up in 3 or 4 videos because that's the intent. I don't want to fake this. I don't want to like be right in the timing and be like, oh, that's it, I'm done. If God is still praying through me, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue to pray. And so like I said, I want this page to be as real and authentic as possible. Hello. And I want to be a blessing to you all. And in turn, I am being blessed because you guys, I believe, are praying for me, are supporting me. So I really, really, really just want to say I appreciate so far the feedback. Appreciate my 349 subscribers who are subscribed to the Praying Mama. I'm working on my long form video because, I got to work on that. So shorts will come easy to me. But it takes a lot of planning and things to like post those videos, but I don't want to overthink it. My life is busy. I'm a mom, 3 girls. So I'm like, when the time comes for me to perfect my long form videos, I really will. But right now I enjoy praying with you. I enjoy praying for you. I enjoy, seeing the responses, people letting me know because I am an intercessor. I do pray for people. And God, when God puts things on my heart, when you guys reply, is letting me know again that I heard from him and that I'm being a blessing. Yes. Why do you have makeup on? Why? It's time. Yeah, you can say hi. Say hi. This is my daughter. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Why I pray? The Praying Mama. Do you see? Pretty. You got a lot of makeup on and it's time to go to bed. This is the other. Oh my God. They both. See what I'm saying? I can't make this up. Why I'm praying for us? You see why I'm praying for us? Get out my makeup. Go wipe your faces with the makeup wipe.
No.
Don't be a good girl and listen. It's late. Y'all had Braylon. Don't do that again. All right. Bye. So. Y'all saw my kids. They literally just did their faces and it's time for bed. But listen, let's keep praying together. Listen, if there's any prayers that I haven't prayed yet, let me know. I don't know if there's a place you can comment. I don't know. But I want to tell you, if you happen to just stop by this live, follow and subscribe to Praying Mama. We are praying. We are growing. I did my first Bible study this week. We're talking about Hannah and the prayer that she prayed as she cried out to God. And it was really blessed. We're doing it on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. So I had some people in the room with me on Monday night and we prayed together. Hi. Yes, they were busy. Thank you for commenting. So we're praying, we're studying the life of Hannah. And if you know that story really will bless you when you see how the Lord changed Hannah's prayer and how it changed her heart and her posture. And so he's changing our heart. And a lot of us have been crying out for things, but I really believe God is bringing us to a place of crying out for him, crying out for his presence in our life, crying out for his will to be done and not our will. And as you grow in God, your prayer will change from me, give me, to nevertheless, Father, your will be done. What is it that you want from me? And so that's how God is shifting our prayers. He's moving us to a place of maturity in him where we just want his will to be done in our lives. We're surrendering to him. As Hannah surrendered, we are crying out before the Lord as Hannah cried out. And so if you are interested in that, meet us Monday at 8 o'clock here. Put a reminder in your phone. Stay subscribed to me so that you can be with us as we continue to journey through different people in the Bible, different examples of prayer, different examples of women in prayer. I intend to just continue to build upon that because we find power in that as we see ourselves through these women and how they live their lives. It's like, oh, I see me. I'm like that too. God help me. So that's what we're going to be doing. And as I get creative and as the Lord lead me, I'll shift to something else. But I just wanted to come in and say thank you. I wanted to come in today. I was really, really blessed from a lot of the responses that I had from my prayer earlier. And I just wanted to say, and I wanted to say thank you. And I wanted to continue to encourage you to stay connected to the Praying Mama, and let's continue to grow together. We will, journey through prayer together, and we will hold each other up in prayer. That's all I intend to do. Again, being authentic. I don't want to feel like my presence on social media is work, and it's only work if I'm acting outside of myself. So when I'm doing something that I normally do, it just feels like I'm doing what I normally do, and that's pray. And that's talk, and encourage people, which I love to do, which is like my thing. Encouraging people is something that I love doing. Empowering people is something that I take joy in. Getting women comfortable in their voices is something that I love to do, so that you know that you can pray to God in the same way he hears me in my prayer, he hears you too. And so that is the goal. That is why I'm here. That is the mission. That is the reason why, the purpose for which this YouTube channel exists, is to continue to empower you in prayer, to continue to be the woman of God and the man of God, if you're watching, if a man is watching, who he called you to be. All right, so that's all I have to say. I'm not going to wait too long. If you're not subscribed, stay connected, and let's just continue to grow together in prayer. Have a great night. Oh, I put up a prayer for peace. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Share with someone who may need it before we go to sleep tonight. I pray that the peace of God be upon you, and I pray that you have rest tonight like never before. I pray that you have peace. I really do. I pray for peace and a sweet sleep tonight, that your body will be relaxed, and that whatever is tense, whatever is, bothering you, that you release it to the Lord, and that you experience his peace tonight. Give it to God and go to sleep in peace. Let it cover you, whatever it is on your heart, whatever it is in your mind, whatever it is in your spirit. Do not let it trouble you, but receive the peace of God that he gives us, and go to sleep with a praise on your lips, that you can get the rest that you need tonight, so that you can have a blessed Friday and look forward to the weekend. All right, have a great night. Check out the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.